Hi guys, if you are viewing my channel first time, please subscribe to my channel for more updates on embedded systems. Today we are mainly discussing about on how to include multiple .c files and .h files in one project. We are going to take one microvision project. Under that we are going to add multiple .h files and multiple .c files, and after adding the multiple files and we are going to compile and also generate the executable file, and after generating the executable file we are flashing the executable file in the Proteus and also validating the output. And mainly we are going to validate using the embedded C programming today. And initially we have written one embedded C programming in our serial communication that I am going to copy and paste it into our Keel project. Okay, initially we have written complete project in one .c file, and right now we are going to divide into the multiple .c files and .h files. Okay, before that initially we will be validating the output. Okay, after that we will again divide, and also after that we can validate again. Okay, currently we'll understand about the project. Okay, here mainly always execution start from the main. Initially I am just turning off the LED by setting the logic 0, and I'm setting the baud rate for the serial communication. If I want to communicate any external device using the serial port, always we should initialize the baud rate with 9600 baud rate. And LCD initialization, for example, if I want to display some text onto the LCD, we should always initialize the LCD. And after that, in the first row, I am going to display welcome to. In the second row, my project. And after some delay, I am going to clear that previous text. I am going to display onto the LCD YT training institute. First row is YT training, second row is institute. And after some delay, I am clearing the text and displaying first row is LED status, and whatever the LED status is currently on or off, I am going to display in the second row. And if the switch is pressed means 0. If switch is pressed logic 0, that means I am turning on the LED. Okay, this is a normal functionality. If switch is pressed, I am going to turn on the LED. Whatever the current status of the LED, we should display onto the, what is the current status of the LED, we should display onto the LCD as well as the serial port. We should always send over serial port. And here in the second row I am just displaying the current status. Here the LED is on, we always set the LED status to 1, so that LED on here, so that the same status we are displaying onto the LCD. Similar way I am sending this serial text over to the serial port. 0x0D means new line. Okay, the same thing we were written in the else part also. Here, for example, if the switch is not pressed, we will be coming to else part. And here I am just turning off the LED. And in the second row, I am displaying LED off in the LCD. And in the same text, I am sending over serial port. Okay, here complete project we have in one .c file, and that I am going to execute and also compile, and also we are going to validate here. Okay, after the validating, we will be dividing into the multiple .h files and multiple header files. And after that, we will be able to again compile and also flash and validate the output. Okay, before dividing the multiple .c files and .h files, here we are going to validate. Okay, here I am going to take the switch and LED also. Okay, here I am going to take one switch. Okay, this we should connect to 2.5 as per the programming, and also we should take LED from library. We should type LED. We should take some animated LEDs. Okay, here I have interfaced LED also 2.6. Okay, I'm just little bit zoom out. Okay, here we should connect another end to the ground always. Common cathode, and also switch other end also we should connect to the ground. Okay, here we have connected both. 2.5 is switch and 2.6 is LED. Okay, similarly we will validate here. See, switch is 2.5, LED is 2.6, LCD as usual it's connected. RS pin is 2.0, enable is 2.1. Here LCD data we are using port 1. Okay, the same thing we have connected to the LCD also interfaced, and finally we should interface some serial port. If I want to visualize the data via serially, so that we should interface this virtual terminal. And here this TX we should connect to the RX of the this window, okay, so that whatever the transmitted data will be visible in this serial port. And I am going to flash the same software, see whether it will be whatever we flash the correct one or not. Now the current timestamp is matched now. Okay, this is the exact header file, and right now we'll see the output. Okay, if I press the switch so that I should turn on the LED, same status which should display onto the LCD as well as serial port. Okay, currently switch is open, my LED is off, same status is displayed on the LCD as well as the serial port. Okay, here serial window continuously we are sending the same text. For example, if I press the switch so that here I am displaying LED on, in the serial window also we are sending the same text. Okay, here we validated the output using the one.c file. We written the complete functionality. Okay, right now I am going to divide into the only 4.c, 3.c files. Like for example, 1.c file and header file for the this complete microcontroller, and 1.c one header file for the LCD, 1.c one header file for the this serial port. Okay, that way I am going to divide now. First I am going to create one lcd.c. Okay, under this project only we should take new add new item to the group. Okay, I am going to create one .c file. That name of the file is lcd.c. Okay, the extension is .c here. Okay, just I am adding lcd.c here, and from here I'm going to take the complete definitions. Okay, in the always .c we should maintain the definition of the all the LCD functions. Okay, here I am taking all the LCD init is my one of the LCD function, and delay also we are going to move to the LCD only, and LCD data LCD string. Okay, until here I am going to move to the LCD.c. Okay, all the definitions I have moved to the .c, and also what and all the pins we have used in LCD, that also we are moving to LCD program. Okay, always the LCD pins and whatever the definitions are all are always constant. That's why I'm moving the these things LCD related things to this header file. Okay, here I have defined and we need this hash include register 51.h. If I want to define S bit or the SFR, right, we need register 51.h also into our lcd.c. That's why I'm including here. And here I have the complete all the function definitions as well as the pins. And if we want to define any S bit, we need this register 51.h. That's why we have just mentioned .c file like this. Okay, after this completely this .c file now we completed. Okay, the RS and enable anyway we moved to LCD. I'm just deleting from here, and also LData also I'm removed. Okay, here I should create one .h file for the LCD. Okay, I'm just adding one more file. This is a .h file, header file. Similar, I will type LCD. LCD.h I'm creating, add it. Okay, in the .h file, always we should add the declarations. Okay, here LCD string delay, these and all the declaration. Just I'm cutting that complete functionality I'm putting here. Okay, here all the functionality I moved to the header file. All the definitions I moved to the .c file, and also whatever the pin definitions also I moved to the .c file. And if you want to use this S bit, we should include register 51.h. Okay, here I just splitted one project. From that I created one .c file and .h file, lcd.h and .c. Why? Because if you see here, this is one module and this is another module, this is another module. Here we are going to write the main functionality of the project. Here is a one of the sub module, and here also sub module. That's why I am dividing this functionality like one.c and one.h. Similar way, serial port we should divide one.c and one.h. Okay, here we completed for the LCD. Similar way, for the serial port I am going to take one more .c file. Here we should take .c file. We should type serial. Okay, serial dot c I'm taking now, serial dot c, and we should move the definitions to here. Here I have only two function definitions that I am going to move to here, and also the LCD initialization also. Here we already moved in LCD initialization. Okay, this we can call it as serial initialization. Okay, that's why I'm just cutting this piece of code. I'm defining one more function here, void serial interface, serial initialization, void. Okay, here I'm going to write the same text here. Okay. Okay, here what I did initially, if I want to communicate any serial port, we should have a baud rate of 9600 baud rate. That I defined like one more function. Okay, this is a function definition, and all the declaration will be defining into the another header file. Okay, and here this whatever the declaration, I should move to the serial.h. Okay, add new item to the group, and here dot h I'm creating serial dot h, and here all the declaration we should add it here, and I have added one more function, that declaration also we should add it here. Okay, similar way I'm just adding here with the semicolon. All the declarations, all the definitions are in the .c file. Okay, here also I'm using the tmod th1 sconf, so that we need raster 51.h. Okay, here also I need raster 51.h, and also we should include serial.h. For example, where the declarations already available, so that I should include this serial.h also. Okay, that's why I'm just copying and replacing like this, and I'm adding serial.h. Okay, similar way for the LCD also .c. All the declarations are available in this .h. That's why we should include LCD.h also. Okay, here we should include LCD.h also. Okay, every .c file we should divide like this. Okay, we should include the header file that related to this main .c file. Here we divided one main project to the multiple .c and .header files now. And let's verify. Okay, here I should include the in the main project, right? I should include the lcd.h and also serial.h. Okay, in our main project we are going to use the serial.h and also lcd.h. Okay, we are in our project we are using the, see, this is our project. In our project we are using the lcd as well as serial communication port. Okay, that's why I included both the header files, both the functionalities. This is the main functionality. Okay, here in our main functionality we are going to take one switch and also led. Initially we are going to turn off the led. Okay, here I should initialize the serial communication port. Okay, this function we should call now. Okay, before we have the complete this functionality we already directly written, and we were divided into the another function now. Okay, okay, that's why I'm just calling this function. Okay, here okay, always execution starts from the main. Initially I turned off the led, and here I just call this function to initialize the particular baud rate. After completion of this function I will come back to here. Again I will go to the, anyway, c lcd.h also included. I will go to here LCD initialization. Okay, here I will initialize the LCD. Before anything, if we want to display onto the LCD, we should initialize, and after that we should display whatever the text we want, we can display. Okay, here while of one, here I'm checking if the switch is 0, I'm just turning on the LED. Same text I'm displaying onto the LCD as well as the serial communication port. Okay, here the main functionality I kept in the main.c file, and the remaining functionalities like LCD or the serial communication functionalities I divide into the two.c files and two.h files. Okay, similar way we'll build the project. Let's see if the any errors or something we should see. Okay, right now there is no errors. Right now we have generated the executable from the multiple .c files and multiple .h files. Let us check the timestamp. Here if you see 8:40 is the current timestamp. If you want we can regenerate also. Okay, let us check whether it is the same or not. Okay, here 8:41 is the correct timestamp. Here I just included the latest executable. Okay, let us check where we should get the same functionality. Even if we divide into the multiple .h, multiple .header files, we should get the same output. Okay, I have just started my output here. Initially, welcome to my project YT Training Institute. Initially is LED on. Okay, the same status is displayed onto the LCD as well as serial port. If I open this one switch, automatically we should turn off the this particular this LED, and also we should display the same text onto the LCD as well as serial port. Okay, this is the way we have concluded this topic. Okay, here mainly initially I took one project. Under that it contains complete functionality. Here we divide into the submodules like LCD I divided and also serial communication I divided separately. And this is very easily we can write. For example, if I want to implement another project, so that in another project I have the LCD as well as serial communication, so that I can include directly this one, this header files and .c files. Okay, why? Because this is initially header files coming from the this complete initial project from the libraries. This is a inbuilt library. For example, similarly, we can define our own libraries and we can use it forever. Okay. For example, wherever I need LCD, so that I can just include this .c and .h for the time saving. Okay, this is a way we can define our own header files, own .c files in our projects. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for watching.